Keto and crime, keto and crime. We uncover the grime on keto and crime. Keto and crime, keto and crime. Now is the time for keto and crime.
Hey everyone, Tracy here from Keto and Crime. Thank you so much to every single one of my patrons and channel members. You make this possible. And you're one of the reasons I do this. And I thank you from the bottom of my heart. And if I haven't said it before, thank you. I'll sing it. Thank you. Thank you for hanging in there with me and letting me geek out, not making fun of me like a lot of other people do, because I like weird stuff about crime and dark history. Thanks, everyone. Hey, everyone. Welcome to Keto and Crime. Today we have an update on a case that I covered on a live stream several months ago, back in August, September of 2021, and that was the unsolved murder of two young ladies, 24-year-old Kylen Schulte and 38-year-old Crystal Turner, whose bodies were found in August of 2021, about the same time as the whole 𝐲𝐲 Petito saga was happening. They were found near Moonflower Co-op in the Sal Mountains outside Moab, Utah. And at the time, their investigation got dwarfed by the 𝐲𝐲 Petito saga. And so what we had was two young ladies that were living the van life, much like Gabby and Brian Laundrie, or at least Gabby was. And Kylen worked at the Moonflower Co-op, which was a local kind of health food, natural organics kind of store. Her father, Sean Paul Schulte, was an artist. They were native to Montana. He was an artist that often had his art put on display and sold at Moonflower. So she was heavily ingrained into the Moonflower Co-op family. They were both well loved, even though that was her full-time gig. Crystal did other things. She worked at several restaurants around the area. She did odd jobs, and they were living that idyllic, we're going to camp and live in a van kind of life. And they were reported missing just 2 days after the infamous Brian Laundrie 𝐲𝐲 Petito stop near Moab for possible domestic violence, and everything just kind of got dwarfed from there. They had been reported missing by Kylen's family. According to reports, they were last seen August 13th at a local bar, in which other people there reported that no one had followed them. They did tell a friend that there was a creepy guy that had kind of been edging around the campsite, but inevitably the police's, for all their efforts, the police's investigation kind of ran cold. And on a week later, August 18th, 2021, a local art exhibitor who was a friend of Sean Schulte, at the behest of Sean, went looking into the Sal Mountains at the local campsite for the two women. And while she was on the phone with Sean on August 18th, 2021, she found the remains of Schulte. And then later on found Turner's remains. She feared for her life, so she immediately went and called police. Police came and launched an investigation, and they were discovered shot to death, both bodies nude from the waist down. They never released as to whether there was any, shenanigans as far as that goes. But that's kind of where the trail ran cold. They found their Kia Sorento and their 1987 Ford Ecoline at the campsite. They had all of their worldly possessions in them. They towed them. They examined it. They found, personal possessions, a Bible, some cash, legal documents, nothing that would lead anybody to believe there was anything foul on their part going on. But now, almost a year later, we now have a suspect in this case. Remember the creepy dude? The creepy dude that the women had reported as kind of hanging out? Well, he has been identified. His name as Adam Pinkusiewicz. I will drop his picture here. He is also deceased, having committed suicide around September of 2021 after fleeing Utah. According to Grand County Sheriff, he confessed to some reliable witnesses that he did murder 2 women before he left Utah. And so this is, according to local authorities, the prime suspect in the murder of Crystal and Kylen. Unfortunately, since he took his own life, there will still be no justice for the Turner and the Schulte family. But at least we have a lead. They are investigating his vehicle, 2007 Toyota Yaris, and they will release information as they get it. But this is all we know right now. We do know that he is the prime suspect. He did work with Crystal at a local McDonald's for several months, and as far as people know, they didn't really have a beef with each other, so they're leaning towards the fact that maybe he was just obsessed with them since they were 2 women alone. And unfortunately, here's the result. But it's good news mixed with bad news, because the families will never get the justice that they need. But anyway, that's where we are. I will keep you informed on any more developments, any more information on Mr. Pinkusiewicz comes out. I will let you know. All we know, he's kind of a drifter, moved from job to job. Not really any family roots to put down, but I'm sure there will be more. I will do some more digging into his background, and hopefully we'll be able to bring you some more information. Oh, of course, and just like he did with the Gabby Petito case, Dog the Bounty Hunter has decided to publicize himself and throw it in there, saying that he thinks the police have the wrong suspect. Would not listen to Dog. I would listen to any of your true crime YouTubers before you listen to Dog the Bounty Hunter. But I will continue to bring you information on this case, and we'll continue to hopefully get some resolution and perhaps a motive, a why. These things are, it's never good, but hopefully we can at least figure out why this happened and what can be done to prevent this in the future. But if you are out living the van life, even if you're living with someone, please be careful. I mean, I've lived the RV life myself before. Please be careful. Always protect yourself. And just be aware of your surroundings. Like I said, if one person had taken their reports of this creepy guy seriously, maybe this wouldn't have happened. But anyway, this one's close to heart. I feel for the families of these 2 women. And anyway, that's the latest. I will be back soon with another true crime video. Until next time, keto and crime. Out.